it's Antonia Montoya here and Becky Evans. We are with the Thriving Through Sobriety e-course and just wanted to remind you that registration is happening now. Go ahead and go to thrivingthroughsobriety.com and we'd love to see you in the course. But today we wanted to give you a little bit of Becky and I and get to know us a little bit, and we are going to talk about the power of choice.
So there's this quote by Victor Schuller, and it says, when you adopt a positive mindset, you are harnessing the power of choice. And choice is such a powerful word, but more important than that is your positive mindset. That sets us up for everything. If we have a positive mindset, then we have a positive perspective, which leads us to positive choices, and that really sets us up for like a positive life. And that when we understand that we have the power to make positive choices, that empowers us for everything. And that's where our real strength lies, is making really great choices. And it all starts with that really great positive mindset. So I know Antonia is really big on gratitude, and that's a choice that she makes every day. And again, it's a choice. Nobody's forcing her to do it. And I know that she wants to talk on that for a minute.
Can you tell? I'm like, call on me.
Go.
Oh yeah, I love gratitude as a choice, because here's the thing I hear all the time. People say, "Oh, I love this gratitude thing you do. I wish I could do that." Or they say, I always get these different things. It's like, I wish I was that type of person. And I think that's really interesting, because they are right then saying that they can't choose gratitude. Like, so they're not seeing it as a possibility. And in reality, gratitude is all about the power of choice, for sure. I mean, sometimes gratitude just happens. We just feel like, oh, thank you. We receive a gift, or someone holds the door open for us, or something unexpected happens and we're appreciative. But, and sometimes it's like a sense of wonder. You see something beautiful, or the way the light is shining, and you're like, oh, you feel this, like, I feel it in my throat. Like, oh, getting kind of choked up with something so beautiful, and we feel grateful. But a lot of times it's actually more of a choice, like a conscious effort, like to say, how am I going to see this? Am I going to see the beauty in it? Am I going to find gratitude for it? Or am I going to see the shit? Am I going to complain? Oh my God, can I tell you something somebody told me last week? Her name's Terry, and I met her at this Wisdompreneurs event, and she said, I totally get this gratitude work that you do. And she said, it's like I'm buried in a pile of shit, but at least it's warm. And I thought, like, that was a perfect, like, kind of silly, but also, like, talking about how we can choose our mindset, right?
Yes.
Choosing what we focus on.
Exactly.
All right. Well, the other thing I wanted to say is that when we talk about the power of choice, I think, especially in relation to recovery, I really like the idea of reminding ourselves about all the choices that we make that are positive.
Right.
Becky, you might want to tell a little bit about what you were saying about how many choices went into a relapse.
Right. Because I relapsed once out of rehab, and my sponsor made me count every single choice I made to go relapse. And when we're all said and done, it was a ridiculous number. It was in the 60s, and because we have to get dressed, and we have to put on our shoes, and we have to grab the purse and the keys and go to the store, and by the time we're all done, and at any time during that process, you can say no. Right. And there's so many little choices there. And when you realize that you have the choice at any time to say no, and just like that during the day, you have all these little choices we make, and we can make them positive choices, we can make them negative choices, and we control that. We control ourselves. And it all starts in our mind. And we can have a negative mindset. We can have a positive mindset. And that positive mindset is so important. And we have to make the choice to have a positive mindset.
Yeah, and we can focus, kind of the same idea of the positive mindset's about having a lookout for the good, right?
Right.
We can do the same thing looking at our choices. Like, we could say, like, oh, I really shouldn't have put myself in that place. I shouldn't have done this one thing. We could see all those positive choices we made that were good for us and
Right.
focus our attention there, which just makes it more likely that we're going to keep doing those things that are good for us, that help us.
Exactly. Because we want more. We want
Yeah.
more of the good stuff.
Yeah. All right, cool. So this is just a little taste of Becky and I, and we wanted to share that with you. Feel free to head over to thrivingthroughsobriety.com and join us in the e-course. It's going to be really cool. Lots of self-soothing tools and practices, meditation, gratitude, and also a really cool platform for discussion so people can share. And of course, coaching with two coaches. So that'll be really awesome. See you
Lots
guys
of
in the
positive stuff.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.